Yes, my people, we are like this kind of people that normally, jump out sometimes to talk because we are on social media and we read a lot and we have to talk sometimes, discuss what we have read or come across because you have your own thoughts, I have mine, especially concerning what is happening in Nigeria right now. But I can tell you from my own thought that we're entering Islamic State right now in Nigeria. The whole thing is matured. Then we go in there and you have to brace yourself to what is to come. Do not think that everything is not possible. It is possible. They have made it possible. But it's not going to be easy. We know that. But like Asiwaju that is coming now, he said what? I know some of you will not like to hear it because you don't want to. It's like, God forbid, it will never happen. Then magically it will not happen. You see, it is happening. They have already sworn him in. They have already sworn him in. 29th is just a ceremony. You know that very well, don't you? So the thing is, him that is coming now is just a placeholder for the northern elites. And when I say northern elites, you know who is controlling them there. He's just a placeholder for them after 8 years to come back again to finish the job. You know what I mean? Because they know that with Asiwaju, they cannot go all the way like they wanted. Like it is in Iran, for example, or Turkey, or Saudi Arabia, and all these places that have experienced what we are experiencing right now. They have gone through all these things we are going through right now before they are where they are today. And Nigeria is coming there if nothing is done. So the thing is that the hope is that Nigeria will disintegrate before it reach to that stage. But the way they are going now, my brothers and sisters, we are heading that way. There's nothing stopping them for now. Maybe tomorrow, if the people decided, because everything depends on the people. If the people decided and say enough is enough, then they will throw away their fear and face that fear. They will face that fear and get their freedom. Because freedom is the greatest thing on earth. Freedom. You can never develop without you being free. You need to be free before you can develop. Because, and don't tell me that you're a Christian, that is the one reason why they will succeed more. Because Christians are relaxed, they pray, go and pray, and they forget that prayer without action is like doing nothing. You will perish. For real. God hears your prayer when you pray and do something. Because God giving you everything you have. They say that the kingdom of God suffers violence. And only the violent take it by force. And that is what the APC is doing. Nigeria is like a kingdom of God that is suffering. They have suffered violence in the hand of APC. And they have won because they know that it's only through violence. People will tell you, oh, no, stop preaching violence. You are preaching hate. You are preaching this and preaching that. No. What I'm trying to tell you is the reality of things. I don't even need to mention it because of censor of social media. That once they see it, oh, it's violent and all that. No. But you know what I mean, and you know what you have to do. EndSARS was a very big opportunity, but people missed it because of fear. And the establishment, they won. Again, P2B's emergence, after this charade, that's another opportunity. But it's going away now through the court. The court will be the final nail that will close that coffin, and everybody will just go their normal businesses, and things will be changing the other direction, to their direction again. Because the more they go, the more they adjust. They know exactly. It's like a war for them. They're watching your tactics. What tactics are you using? Okay, this one, they're changing how to curtail you, how to make you weak and weaker and weaker until they win. And they will always win. They have that, what it takes to win always. Because they know you don't have what it takes. And what it takes is the gods. The gods. You haven't tasted freedom, most of you. That's why most people in Nigeria, they haven't tasted freedom, so they don't know what freedom is all about. They don't know, they think that the life they have is better than them than to, try something else that they don't have. But most of us that have tasted freedom, that knows that you can, reach your full potential when you're free. That is why we're crying like babies. You see, it's not that because of any other thing. It's because we want you to feel that freedom in your lives. Because all these things you have is not freedom. You're not free. So that's why we continue talking. If you like, listen. If you don't like, don't listen. I have made many enemies or lost friends because of the way I talk to them. Hey, come back to Nigeria now and do it. If you know that, it's not me who will do it. You can japa like me, but that's not the solution. Because we have tasted freedom now, so we don't want to go where we are not going to be free. Nobody wants to go there. Most of us prefer to die outside Nigeria than to come back to Nigeria the way it is. So that is why, if you are waiting for us, you wait forever. For most of us, it will be our coffin that will come down there. You don't know that. So it's for you and your children. For us and our children, they have another life. We have another life. You know that. So it's only once in a while when you feel somehow you start thinking about Nigeria. We have lost what we lost by leaving Nigeria. We lost our parents. Some of us did not see our parents grow old and die. We lost friends that we grew up, knowing. We grew away from them. You start making new friends, start having a new life. You see that? So don't think that we don't know what we're talking about. This is all for me now, and because of the length of this video, I have to stop here for now. But take care of yourself and continue to strive for freedom. Freedom is the only thing that can give you the joy and fullness of life. No matter how prayerful you are, without freedom, you can't be even allowed to pray. Like in many places where there's restrictions. In Iran, for example, I'll give you an example, and other countries. As a Christian, you know how it is. Islamic State is not a place to be. Women, well, let's continue. As long as you have allowed this Muslim ticket, they have succeeded. Thank you very much, and continue, remain blessed. It's me, Jamok.